What's going on, Vape Nation? This is Job 131 Vapes back with a Hcigar 3D clone revisited a week later. A couple things I missed in my first video. I apologize, guys, but I guess I was in such a rush to put a video out. First thing, this actually does have a dual air hole option. You can see there's one, there's two. They're open right now. They're only about 1 millimeter each, which I find a little bit too tight of a draw still. I would much rather have it at this. I believe this is about a 2.5 millimeter draw, or hole, and I wish there was two of them. Also, when you open this up, you'll notice that right here, normally I have the O-rings right here, but normally there's an O-ring in the middle, and there's also an O-ring here and also over here on the negative post. Now, I took them off, and the reason being is that the two O-rings that were on each negative pole, you could actually feel it rubbing along the sides of the top cap. Not a good thing. So I removed them, and it's definitely much better. Also, let me just pull this out. One other thing I touched on briefly, but not really, the fill screw. Now, you unscrew this screw, and then you use a needle tip to fill it. Now, trying to get that screw back in after you fill it is a real son of a bitch. It's one of the hardest things you can do, especially when you have juice all over the place. I mean, obviously it's easier to do when you don't have wicks in the way, but at the same time it's still pretty hard. Maybe the machining on that centerpiece, if they just machined it a little bit more and removed a bit more material, then it would be a lot easier. But I mean, it's a bit difficult, but can be done. Maybe I'm just being picky, but for a refillable dripper, I think ease of use is probably one of the things you'd want. But other than that, I mean, with all these little flaws, would I still buy this clone? And the answer is yes, I would. It's because for $34, you have a dripper with basically a tank, and it's still well worth it because there's nothing else really around that's like it. In stainless steel, like this one is. But other than that, I mean, I'm apologizing again for missing this in my first video, guys. I'll pay more attention next time. But this is Job 131 Vape saying keep your wicks wet, and you guys have a good day.